And it was done, when Jesus had ended these words, he passed from Galilee, and came into the coast of Judea over Jordan, and much people pursued him, and he healed them there. And the Pharisees came to him, tempting him, and said, whether it be lawful to a man to leave his wife for any cause? Which answered and said to him, have ye not read, for he that made men at the beginning made them male and female? And he said, for this thing a man shall leave father and mother, and he shall draw to his wife, and they shall be twain in one flesh. And so they be not now twain, but one flesh. Therefore man separate not that thing that God hath joined. They say to him, what then commanded Moses? To give a libel of forsaking, and to leave off. And he said to them, for Moses, for the hardness of your heart, suffered you to leave your wives, but from the beginning it was not so. And I say to you, that whosoever leaveth his wife, but for fornication, and weddeth another, doeth lechery. And he that weddeth the forsaken wife, doeth lechery. His disciples say to him, if the cause of a man with his wife is so, it speedeth not to be wedded. And he said to them, not all men take this word, but they to which it is given. For there be geldings, which be so born of the mother's womb, and there be geldings that be made of men, and there be geldings that have gelded themselves for the kingdom of heavens. He that may take, take he. Then little children were brought to him, that he should put hands on them and pray. And the disciples blamed them. But Jesus said to them, suffer ye that little children come to me, and do not ye forbid them, for of such is the kingdom of heavens. And when he had put to them hands, he went from thence. And lo, one came and said to him, good master, what good thing should I do, that I have everlasting life? Which saith to him, what askest thou of me of good thing? There is one good, God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. He saith to him, which? And Jesus said, thou shalt not do manslaying, thou shalt not do adultery, thou shalt not do theft, thou shalt not say false witnessing, worship thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. The young man saith to him, I have kept all these things from my youth, which yet faileth to me. Jesus saith to him, if thou wilt be perfect, go, sell all things that thou hast, and give to poor men, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven. And come and pursue me. And when the young man had heard these words, he went away sorrowful, for he had many possessions. And Jesus said to his disciples, I say to you truth, for a rich man of heart shall enter into the kingdom of heavens. And again I say to you, it is lighter a camel to pass through a needle's eye, than a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heavens. When these things were heard, the disciples wondered greatly, and said, who then may be safe? Jesus beheld and said to them, with men this thing is impossible, but with God all things be possible. Then Peter answered and said to him, lo, we have forsaken all things, and we have pursued thee. What then shall be to us? And Jesus said to them, truly I say to you, that ye that have forsaken all things, and have pursued me, in the regeneration, when man's son shall sit in the seat of his majesty, ye shall sit on 12 seats, deeming the 12 kindreds of Israel. And every man that forsaketh house, brethren or sisters, father or mother, wife or children, or fields for my name, he shall take 100-fold, and shall wield everlasting life. But many shall be the first the last, and the last the first.